these nuts. Got him. Got him.
I think it's a closed pocket.
It looks like a pocket knife. He's
Yeah.
with.
What song did I just play?
No.
Called Big Bass by Alert, A-L-R-T.
But that
I'll put it on I'll find it. By Night Mode Music, or published on Night Mode Music. Big Bass.
I've been playing twerp again a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
It had been a while.
My
God!
You gonna do that again?
That's the trick. Is if you sneeze really, really hard, you only need to do it once.
Nope.
Yeah, what a bumper.
I always sneeze twice.
That's because you got to put your full force into it. You got to
I do.
food all that shit.
You gotta want it.
It's just I have my number, and that number is 2.
Achoo. Okay, let's get this going. We'll do a quick summary of what happened last time. But first off, if you already didn't know, we had a fun morning this morning where some crazy drunk person, I think it was people. It was 2 people, at least 2 people, because we did some CSI detective work tonight and looked out in our front area, and our front area is all kind of like that soft dirt, so we could see footprints or like boot prints. And so there's 2 distinct boot prints that are like stomping around in the dirt. And
I just hear your Geralt voice. 2 humans.
Fun. Still fresh.
So what happened?
Oh, basically somebody came through our neighborhood around like midnight and trashed like multiple front yards. Literally and figuratively, because it was garbage night, so all the trash cans were out. So when we went out this morning when Erica went to go to work, our recycling was like fully knocked over with bottles and cans thrown all over the road. A big champagne bottle had been shattered on like our sidewalk. And then we looked down the road, and there was multiple more all the way down the road of just like random, and it was like every other one. It wasn't even that. Yeah, it was just like randomly sporadic. But the worst thing was that
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I know. But the worst thing that they did was, well, like for us, I mean, it was like, okay, they ripped off our Christmas lights. Like literally, we had Christmas lights hanging on the outer wall. They pulled them down, ripped them out, pulled down a big chunk of our lights hanging on the eaves of our house, which they just ripped them off. So those are broken fully. But then I was looking at them and was like, these aren't our lights. And I look across the street, and the house across the street, they had the lights from their house. They had dragged them over, wrapped them around our lights, and like lassoed them or something. I was like, some weird fucking shit. Like they were trying.
Sure, they weren't like werecats.
Yeah, right. Could have been, but I mean, there's some other stuff. I mean, this basically sounds like 3 a.m. cat shit. Like they went down to the neighbor's house down the street and basically pulled his garden hose off the wall and then just turned the spigot on and just left it on. So like flooded his yard and the road. One of the houses at the end of the block has a little kind of like tchotchke ceramic like garden type of thing. Those were like a few of those were taken and thrown, but it was like it was like a whirlwind because there was never enough time spent in one location to cause like terrible harm. Like they ripped out the garden lights, like the solar powered garden lamps. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little lights. Yeah, they ripped those out and like broke them and just left them in this person's driveway. Took signs out of their driveway, threw them at our house. Took garbage, put it in the road. Grabbed more random signage from like people's yards and like put those in, like threw them in the road. It's like just like random shit like that. But the thing is, somebody did get arrested last night, so that's good. I jokingly, I nearly got arrested this morning. Not really, but as Erica said, if I was a person of color, it might have ended up differently. So I was out there cleaning up after Erica left, and we have a guy who drives down the road on garbage days, and he's a nice guy, but basically he just goes and he takes the cans out of the recycling truck or out of the recycling bins and goes and turns them in. And he's good about it. He doesn't like just throw shit everywhere and like grab stuff and leave everything like topsy-turvy. He's super respectful, takes the stuff out, puts everything back inside, like those types of things. So like he came up and he's like, "Oh, can I have these? Like, I'll help you. And he asked if he could have the cans, and I was like, yeah, of course. So he and I were like cleaning up. We think somebody, well, not even we think, I know somebody drove past and was just like, look at these hooligans, look what they did, and called the cops on us. So I was sitting there like helping clean up in another yard, and the cops roll up and they're like, hey buddy, what you doing? I'm cleaning up our neighborhood. And they're like, what? Like, yeah, I live right there. They're like, oh, somebody called the cops on somebody who had like red hair. Like, I was like, nah. So that was me, and we're cleaning up. Somebody trashed this place, and they're like, and then the partner in the car looked it up and said, oh yeah, we had a call out here last night, or it looks like there was a call out here last night, and there was an arrest on Cassidy Street, our street. So somebody got arrested, but not before they did some significant amount of whirlwind damage. But
Rude.
big time rude. Alrighty. Well, nice to have everybody back. Happy 2022. Happy New Year, as Neon said. Last session was basically light party session. Mainly was just gathering of gear and stuff for the trip out to the Reghead Glacier. So last session consisted of heading back to Bryn Shander, stopping in the market there to do some shopping, etc. There was some supplies that was added. I know there was basically potions, so you were able to get 5 superior potions of superior healing. People picked up material components, so for those who did not do that and need them, so like Mr. Kalis and Mr. Crix, if there's any spells that need like significant material components that you think you're gonna want, you could have picked them up, like, and just have those ready.
Definitely would want at least a couple 300 GP diamonds.
So Val did pick up, what was it, 800 gold worth of diamonds.
Did we clean out the place, or
We
just
did, though.
was
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
So if you were looking for diamonds,
Okay.
that was the extent of it.
Okay, I would like at least one if that's good with you, Derpy.
You have to fight her for it.
These are our diamonds.
Well, it is a good idea. I get what you mean. It's a good idea to split them up, because that way you can have.
No, put all the medical supplies on the medic. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Medics don't die.
Just it needs to be 300.
Yep, just a 300 gold diamond.
No, because you're talking about revivify, right?
Yeah, revivify.
Yeah, that's 300. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you guys can sort that out. The other stuff, though, there was more kind of like practical stuff. General supplies, etc. Things like extra crampons, extra food supplies. Thad wanted a giant, like a 30-foot ladder to attach to the side of the Goblin War Wagon, I think.
Yep, I got a 30-foot collapsible wagon. Or not wagon, a ladder.
Collapsible wagon. Hell yeah.
I mean, someone's invented it.
I'm just imagining like a scene from Wallace and Gromit with the ladder in the car.
Well, we may get to that shenanigans eventually.
Oh my god.
It is now currently strapped to the side of the war wagon, though.
Other things were you picked up some scrolls from the scroll dealer guy. Got those taken care of. A few just kind of like extra bits and bobs of things that you may need for the journey. And the last thing that was done is that Issa of the Nyanzara Trading Company said that she could make you some frost resistance potions that were going to be a little bit stronger if you could help her out with harvesting the materials for it, which consisted of fighting a ice elemental in her basement. So you did that. Thad nearly became a popsicle, but you were able to kick the crap out of it, and Valhalla was able to extract the core from it and deliver it up to Issa to be able to make some stuff with. So, is there anything that that Kalis or Crix would have wanted to do extra wise before we leave? Or also Demovan, because Demovan, you showed up after spending, as we said, some time with your squidlings. Ended up showing up at the fight downstairs. Just you heard like, oh, there's a fight, and you're there. So I don't know if any of you folks want anything more out of kind of like a shopping thing, then you let me know and we can get it taken.
Okay.
I'm both poor and don't need anything.
Perfect.
It's a good combination, at least.
How convenient.
How convenient. Very.
I don't think I have anything else that really needs... Oh, actually, I would like to get a pair of platinum rings worth 50 gold pieces each.
Yeah, easily obtainable.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't have that money, though. I think we have group money, though, somewhere.
Don't worry too much about it. Yeah,
Okay.
Derpy will, or Val will remove it from the coffers. Yeah, those are fairly easy to find. Those are just kind of like, if any, so 100 gold total, a pair?
Yeah, 100 gold for the pair, and this means that I can, make Thad less damaged sometimes.
Okay.
Good luck.
So,
No,
yeah,
you're
the
still gonna,
Black Iron...
you're still gonna run in, and you're still gonna get the shit beat out of you, but I'm also gonna get half of the shit beat out of me instead.
Oh, nice.
You could feel my pain.
So, that is easily put together by the Black Iron Blades. Basically, you can, since they're worth 50 gold each, you can just literally turn platinum pieces into the rings, right? And don't worry, you have platinum pieces somewhere. I'm sure you've gotten some at some point.
Check the boob money.
One platinum is 10 gold. Yep. Yeah.
So you just need 5 pieces.
No. It needs to be
per ring.
5. It's 5 pieces of platinum.
Yeah.
This does not. Big Dick Hero discount does not count towards this. Because it's materials and all that kind of stuff. They don't normally have...
It should account for everywhere.
The big damn
They
hero
don't really
discount.
stock platinum, so... Alright, Timovan, anything you'd want to get together?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Well, before you guys leave in the morning, they got... scrolls. What scrolls did you get? We did get one that we thought Crix would like, and I'm completely forgetting what it is. Oh, yeah, who's, good point. So Valhalla is saying that you have 5 potions of superior healing. Who would want to slurp or have those? Valhana's taking 1. And there's 4 more for...
I also took 1 as well.
Okay, so Thad has 1.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a tank, so I'll probably take 1.
Okay, Crix. And then... Well, Hirokin is pretty... Could be useful on Hirokin, but...
I could take it, but I also feel very thick.
Yeah, you're pretty thick. And resist a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Damn, that boy's
Polra or
thick.
Demavent, who would want it?
I guess I'll take it because Kohler's thick as hell.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
Potion of
Kalis.
what, greater
No,
healing?
Kalis isn't taking 1. It's going to be Thad, Crix. Oh, no. I guess...
Thad, so...
I already have one in my inventory.
Valhalla, Thad, Crix, Demavand, which means we have 1 more.
Oh, Kalis. Yeah, Kalis can have
This is
one.
just potion of frost resistance.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
goody.
no. Potion of superior healing.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
And then everybody put in their inventory. At least all of you can have this. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Actually, I mean, there's now 8 of you, and then Valhalla, you just keep an extra one. A potion of frost resistance, but call it a greater potion of frost resistance, and basically just it's 12 hours of frost resistance,
Oh, sick.
which is made from the core of that ice elemental.
That's gonna be juicy.
Speaking of, I have a Charm of the Ice Troll still from a Twinga.
Yeah.
But I need to
So
use it
It
some
will allow
more.
you to seduce 1 ice troll.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm playing the wrong character for that, but
You can play any character and seduce anybody.
that's true.
The
But
last thing, though, is as you're about to leave in the morning, Demavand, your friend, Mr. Robocop, he walks up to you as you're all kind of gathering your stuff in the morning, getting everything ready to go, and he says,
Sir Demovan, I, Mike, have decided to create a special tool for you. I have seen that you enjoy grappling hooks, so I have made a grappling gun.
Mike, single tear slides down one cheek. I think I might have misjudged you previously. Thanks.
No need to show emotion. This is so that you survive and come back and retain your usefulness.
Thanks.
How pragmatic.
This is where you kiss him.
Yes.
The robot.
Yeah. Do I touch his cheek? Like, what?
Now, kiss.
Just close your eyes and go for it. You definitely won't like bump your nose into his chin or anything.
I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking. He's a machine.
Yeah, you just receive back just like you get the fucking dial-up tone for the internet. So you have a basically now a like more or less a batarang or bat grapple gun type of thing. So
Go gadget bullshit.
What's up?
That reminds me, one of the horns you can unlock from the seasonal events in Forza right now is the dial-up tone.
Oh Jesus, that sounds great. So yeah, Demavend is basically you can now very easily shoot up to 60 feet.
Bro.
With a grappling hook. And it has the ability to. It also has the ability to like yank
Scorpion.
To retract or to like raise and lower.
Oh,
what am I
like-
trying
like-
to say?
Like pull someone up.
Yeah. So if it's you know you can have it pull you up, or if you need to, you can like attach it to something and lower yourself.
Oh, so we can literally like Batman
it has-
fire it up into the ceiling and then
It has a
pull itself
winch.
It has a
is
winch on
essentially
it.
what
Yes, it has a winch
yeah.
on it.
Question: can that be fired into somebody's chest and used to pull them towards us?
No, that's what mine's for.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. Also, Kolra has her her patron or her captive thing. Gave her an idea for that Valhalla could help her upgrade her sword, so she was able to do that as well. And what was created is basically now there is a kind of barbed chain anchor that's off the base, a miniature barbed chain anchor that's off the base of her Blue Moon's bite. The chain wraps around her arm, kind of biting into the skin so she can't be disarmed, and then as an action, you can use the kind of barbed grappling hook at the bottom to fling it at a target. On a hit, they are grappled, and you can then pull them to you as a bonus action with a contested athletics check.
Thick.
Oh boy.
Yep. All right. So, with in the cold winter morning, your breath on the air, the town bids you farewell as you head off in the direction of the Reghead Glacier. The journey will be long. You have supplies, however, so you shouldn't worry too much about that. But what route would you want to take? Your destination lies off far to the northeast. You're kind of starting more or less, at the northern end of Bryn Shander here.
How about we swim all the way down?
Well,
We have to know in the water.
ironically, Kaer Konig is on the way if we try to cut. I mean, it's probably faster to take the roads up to Kaer
It would be,
Konig.
yes.
Yeah.
And
just
then
follow
follow the river from there. Yeah, that'd be my thought. And then also gives us a chance to just kind of take a quick poke or peek, not poke, maybe both. I don't know. Freudian slip at what's going on in there to see if there's any, see if they came back at all, or if the Avarice is missing still.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I think good sometimes.
All right, the wargs, Fart and Poot, or Poot and Slobber are hitched up to their wagons, or to their sleds. Burn and Buttercup are hitched up to the Goblin War Wagon. And with some waves and some cheers of encouragement, you are on your way, heading east on the Eastway towards the crossroads. Very easily can do that in early morning. You get to the crossroads, you see that old rest stop that you stayed the night there with, where you talked to those dwarves right after, and actually where you first came into possession of this Goblin War Wagon. Heading north, the road is a little bit less traveled, so it takes a little bit more time, but by midday, you make your way to Caer Dineval, finding that kind of twisting, rising streets going through a quiet town. As you make your way through there, you can see that there are lights on in the keep at the top of the hill.
That means we can still trick or treat there, right?
Yeah, exactly. As you make your way through the streets, you start to see that there's more activity than you saw last time. And as you make your way past what the where the inn was, you can see that the lights are on in the kind of tavern, and there's people in there as well.
Is this just like, or is this potentially like a Home Alone situation where it's just like cardboard cutouts dancing in front of the windows?
As far as you can tell from here, there's movement and things. They're not turning into 2D creatures as you get close. But yeah, the tavern, the uphill climb, seems to be active. Fairly more active than when you arrived previously.
What time of day is it we're here now?
Midday.
Midday,
The equivalent of high noon.
All right. I don't see any real reason to go check in, but we could.
I mean, that's as good a reason as any.
It just cost us time.
All right, who's gonna check?
I'll check.
Well, I say we're probably the worst one to do it, but yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you take a quick look into the uphill climb, and as you open the door, the warmth greets you, and the owner of the place looks you up and down as you enter and gives you a wave.
Howdy.
Hi.
The middle-aged man that you recognize as Roark, who was the proprietor, waves his hand and he says, you're long time no see. Good to see you back. Whatever you did up there, it seems that may not have been immediate, but did some good work. Those damn cultists they moved out. Town speaker's back in better health as well, apparently.
They moved out.
Yeah, it was a big hubbub. I don't know what it was, maybe like 5 days ago or something like that. All of these carts and things like that, and these sleds came out of there, hauling a bunch of supplies. Went out somewhere to I think they were heading west.
West. How long has it been since we went to the island?
It's been about 3 days since you came back from. It's been 3 days travel from whatchamacallit.
And then that means 5 days ago we would have been still on the island or heading to it?
You would have been on the island.
Okay, so
They were heading
your
to
time
where
travel
we were.
the travel to and from the island was longer. That was like
yeah,
like 3 days.
5 days ago would have been when what's her face? Wait, no, maybe not.
When we saw Avarice, it was way more than 5 days ago, right?
Way.
yeah. So we know that Avarice had made a pit stop at the
Revel's End,
which was while we were on the island, or right after, right? Because she had just been there a few days prior.
Sometime around there. Time is fuzzy.
Yeah.
But basically was right about a day or two. Velish Gant told you it was a day or two before you had interviewed.
Did they take any used roads, or did they just go out into the wilderness?
Roark looks at you and goes, it's hard to tell. I think they headed, actually, yes, they did. They took the road north to Herr Koenig. Where they went after that, I don't know. But they're out of here. And some doesn't seem that they're coming back either. Seem to take a lot of stuff with them.
Yeah, makes sense, I suppose. Look back. I give the very obvious, face to everyone else.
You, as you're talking, kind of mumbling to each other about the albino tiefling Avarice, says, "Oh yeah, that one. Didn't see her leave with them though."
No, but she left before, I'm sure. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys, you're heroes. Just saved 10 towns. I stopped the Durgar and that whole big dragon thing. Yeah. They're
Yep, big damn heroes, sir. You're right.
Yeah, big dick heroes. That's what they call you.
Oh goody.
I don't really remember if she seeing her leave or not. It's sometimes I don't know. I don't really keep track of her. You do remember that she, when you came to Caer Dineval and got to the keep, she arrived by air.
Yeah, she flew with gargoyles, right?
Yep.
Well, I'm sure we want to talk about this, and I look at Velen. Might not be the best to discuss it, though. Just in case somebody's peeking in.
Oh yeah, Velen. That was the last thing I forgot to tell the folks who weren't there about, is that you purchased. Hirokin was curious about purchasing some sort of ward against scrying, and was able to come across a necklace of proof of a necklace against proof of scrying or whatever, a proof of location. So, and I believe you were going to give that to Velen, right?
Yes, that was the plan.
Okay, so she is wearing it. So she can't be scryed on. However, others can. Thing is, you don't have a lot.
Oh, right. It's just a permanent, like, as long as she's wearing thing.
Yep. It's
okay.
Immunity to scry.
I'm pretty sure I suggested that we group hug the whole way, but that was shot down.
It's also the one that they're familiar with, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Would be the target for it.
I do think Avarice is familiar with the rest of us, though, so if she can't scry on Velen...
She would have a lower chance, because she doesn't have the
lower
familiarity.
Yeah,
that is true.
But yeah, you're right. She could definitely, she's met us, she knows of us, she could.
She knows, I think she's at the level, if we're going to talk technicalities of the spell, she's at the level of, like, knows of you. You met her, you saw her once at the castle, never saw her again there, and then you've seen her again at that meeting of play.
Yeah, unless she collected one of our hairs from our beds or whatever we slept in.
I don't shed, you shed.
Hirokin looks around at the pile of fur that's at his feet just from walking into this place.
Thad's constantly just brushing off furs off his coat. I'm just speaking from experience now, really, but
yeah, everyone is covered in Hirokin.
One of my non-ironic Christmas gifts this year was a lint roller, and I was very excited to get it.
Hell yeah! Things are
the cat hair off. Yeah.
Okay, well, anything else you want to do while in Caer Dineval for your lunch stop, basically?
Probably eat lunch.
Sandwiches for the room.
All right, yeah. Bust out the sandwiches of dried meats and some hardtack bread, some mead that was sent with you as well. Your wagon is well supplied. The folks of Bryn Shander and Ten Towns have outfitted you with basically like the best expedition food that you could have wanted. So good to go. Alrighty. So even after a lunch break, leaving Caer Dineval, you head on the road towards the north, passing through Caer Konig. Brief talk there. People of Caer Konig do mention that they saw a large group of, like a large party of travelers that they wouldn't recognize, because they've never really seen the Black Blades. Black Blades seem to keep to Caer Dineval. Said that they passed by here 5 days ago, which would clock, and basically headed out into the wilderness on their dog sleds. Once again, noting that that they had a lot of supplies. And a lot of kind of like, a lot of things packed onto those sleds. It seems that they were gearing up for something long and arduous. So, the day goes on, and you guys have, the party has some days of travel ahead of them. Not too crazy. Let's look at the distance here. So, you're about midday right now, going towards the Reghig Glacier. It's going to be about, call it 40 miles to where you're going. You're following the river in that direction. And ends up, I would say, you can do about, what do we calculate it at? Where it's like a good trucking is like 15 miles. What was it? 15 miles a day? No, more than that. 30 miles a day. That's a lot. No, that was by ship, wasn't it?
You say, I think it's good. I think it was like 15 or something because of all the snow.
Yeah, you can do much more by road. However, following the snow along the river. Okay, so it'll basically take you another day and a half or so to get there. So you have one night of camping where you're able to very easily along this riverbank find kind of like a shielded cliffside. where you're able to make some warm fire for the night, snack on some good foods, and actually get a nice sleep out of the elements, with all of the animals kind of providing warmth as well. It seems that the German kobolds have taken a liking to the polar bears and the wargs after spending about, a week or so nearly with them in that cabin, in that small beach cabin by Andeguk's Bell. So there's no problem with them eating them anymore. They're now good friends, which will be a pretty good thing if you have to ever leave them alone again. They take care of each other. As you approach your destination on kind of midway through the second day, the Rega Glacier is so large that you can start to see it in the distance. This kind of large shelf of ice descending down from the spine of the world. It's this massive kind of white monster that just takes over the entire horizon as you start to get closer. As the day kind of gets to its zenith of what is the dim midday, you crest another ridge, and then as you do, you spot what looks to be about a dozen humanoids approaching you. All of them walking towards you, wearing heavy furs, and a few of them riding what looks to be large elk. Their cloaks flap in the wind that's sweeping down from the eastern glacier.
Do they look familiar?
You recognize them, actually. You do recognize some of them. Not by face, but mainly by the garb that they're wearing. They look like
earlier cloaks.
Yeah, they look like Reghead nomads. So they're the tribesfolk of the frigid north. And more specifically, you can tell by their companions and by some of the ornamental things that they're wearing. They're members of the elk tribe.
Were they the ones who were massacred during our vision quest?
No, that was the wolf tribe was massacred. However, the elk tribe was hunted by the tiger tribe.
Oh, okay.
You had to guard the village while the tiger tribe went out on a raid against the elk. The elk tribe's trial was the trial of endurance, where you were doing the long march.
Ah, okay.
So as your wagon and your sleds crest the ridge, you see these group of folks before you, and it's interesting. They're literally approaching you just direct, like they knew they would meet you here.
I really don't like how many people end up doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They one who seems to be in the front looks up at your silhouettes on the hill and raises a hand in greeting.
Hiro, can we give that awkward, I think you're waving to me wave?
Look behind you, see if anyone else there.
It's gotta be us. That doesn't make any sense, though. It'll point over to that him. Hello.
He calls out over the wind, in common. Are you willing to speak?
Yes. Right, meow or later?
He points.
I think he's doing that on purpose now.
He points over to what looks to be a small cliffside that's kind of nearby halfway. And he points to it and he says, "Let us speak outside of the elements. I have to explain something to you. We mean you no harm, I promise."
I lean over to whoever's close to me and whisper, "I'm pretty sure that's code for they mean us harm. We have to be careful."
Yeah,
I would
so you
like
probably
to know for certain.
You watch as Valhalla is definitely very nervously looking over there. They seem truthful to you, Crix.
Yep. I think they are actually being honest with us.
Then I'm very curious to see what a frozen biker gang is doing out here and knows where we're gonna be.
I mean, to be fair, everybody seems to be on top of what we've been doing.
I wish they would just tell us what we need to do instead of making us guesswork.
Yeah, I'd like to be on top of what we're doing for once.
So
you ask far too much.
Meeting in the middle there of this kind of rocky outcropping out of the elements, the the man who was speaking, this tribesfolk who was speaking as kind of the leader, uncovers his face from like his hood and his scarf and his furs, and he bows his head to you all, and he says, "My name is Mejnir. I'm the leader."
Say that again?
Mejnir, Mjenir.
Mjnir.
You're missing some vowels there, friend.
Buy some vowels, I know, right?
Yep.
All right, M, what you going to tell us?
Oh, yeah. That's a good... I'm actually going to look and see. I know there's a pronunciation guide, so it's kind of... Oh, Mjenir.
Oh, that makes sense. Mjnir.
It's like, as Derpy was saying, it's like Mjolnir.
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 That was some...
He, as he says, I am shaman of the Elk tribe and received a vision of this journey that you are taking to the Reghead Glacier.
Who sent you such a vision?
I do not know much. I could not sense who sent me the vision. But this prophecy, this vision, I know that it is essential that you succeed for the sake of the Icewind Dale. The Elk tribe wishes to return back to the ways where there was not eternal night and biting cold at all times. We're a tribe of migration. We're a tribe of the herd.
I can see how that'd be pretty unfortunate.
We wish to help you.
All right.
In the vision, I saw that there was danger ahead. We shall assist you.
Do we recognize any of these people from our trial?
No, you don't.
Okay.
They're all very much dressed similarly, but not any of, like, you don't recognize anybody outright.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know what the danger is?
Does it happen to be a white tiefling?
He looks at you. No. Did not see a white tiefling.
What about the red dragonborn? Or lizard folk?
No. Not red lizard folk either. It is...
I only pose a danger to the environment.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Druid.
To be fair, it's only the environment that needs to be burned.
Hold on, I have to understand this, Mr. Elk. I pull out one of my logs. I'm not sure how this fits into the bigger picture, but I lose myself in the logs again, trying to make sense of why someone would have this vision.
And he speaks up and he says, I believe that it is another of the tribe's folk. There are tigers with ice in their veins, and they want to spill your blood upon the snow. My vision my vision showed me that they will do everything in their power to keep you from finding what the Frostmaiden has preserved underneath the ice of the Reghead Glacier.
Oh, that's what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So when you say tigers, not like literal tigers, right?
The Reghead tribe of the tiger.
Yeah,
they do.
They're not like actually tigers.
No, but they do keep tigers in their ranks.
Son of a bitch.
Is that a problem?
Turf war.
Let's just say there may have been some pissing matches back at the university, okay?
I would assume they're not of your tenure, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Just challenge them to whatever it is you nerds fight about, and these ones aren't even smart, I'm sure.
I believe it's called Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nice.
Called engineering the harvesting.
Mjolnir looks at your group and he says, me and the elk tribesfolk who traveled here, we will escort you to the foot of the Ragged Glacier, where we will help you, and we can offer protection and guidance.
Okay.
Be appreciated.
I see no fault in this. Although I'm still very mystified of who would have sent you such a vision.
Not all of the Reghead tribes serve the Frostmaiden. Some of the more brutal tribes do. Some of them have even fallen to become her berserkers. But the elk tribes folk, we've different gods who tend to us.
And who might they be for, just taking stock here?
He tells you I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's the goddess of growth and the harvest. I think that would be
My brain says Melora.
I want to say that
Is it my queen Sylvanas?
The wild mother is wild creatures of nature. The
Let me see. Tribe of the Elk, the most tolerant of outsiders.
Wilderness, wild beast growth, natural beauty, fresh water is the domains of Melora.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Way too close to Malort.
Natural beauty, as we were saying.
Yeah, good thing we're not in Chicago.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Yeah, I mean, it's basically it's more like pagan rituals and reading the signs and things like that, but it'd make the most sense for it to be more than one of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's more like Hirokin for his own, yes, the gods of the north sort of research.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so as you the offer is up from McGinnier, and what is your response?
Yup.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Your terms are
He
agreeable.
really does have a way with words.
He smiles. McGinnier smiles and he says, "Ah, good. We will escort you, and we will defend you should you encounter any danger on your way." So it's him and it's 10. It's about let's see. Oh no. It's 10 warriors. There's 10 warriors and Myenir and Hengar, who is a kind of his right hand, another great, a bigger, kind of more bulkier looking warrior. So, making your way to the glacier, you set off.
Walking slow
Following
through the snow.
this river as it winds its way through the frozen hills. The sky still gray and gloomy above you, but the ever-looming face of the glacier becoming closer and closer and closer. As you do begin to approach, you can see that the glacier rises hundreds of feet into the sky. The foot of the glacier is still about half a mile away, and you can see just kind of the vastness of it as it's approaching. Let's see. As you crest this hill and look over kind of the final approach to the glacier, Myenir puts a hand up. Stop.
You have violated the law.
Hammer time. He sniffs the air. Cricks. You immediately, your nostrils flare, your eyes dart side to side, and you catch some movement.
Like animal movement, like people movement. Can I tell that much?
You caught what looked to be like a head ducking behind a snowdrift, and you watch the tip of a spear disappear as well.
Do I? I probably do. Knowing me, knowing Crix. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and yeah, we'll throw a produce flame.
Oh, in that direction.
At that direction, yeah.
Perfect. So you watch. Everybody watches as a flame is conjured within Crix's claws as you wind up and you watch as this flame arcs through the air, steam following its trail. It like splashes in a pile of in a gout of steam and snow as it hits that location, and you hear a yelp as somebody like stands up. And as he stands up, you watch as nearly 24 figures burst out of the snow, like around you. Not like at your feet. Sorry, not at your feet, but like roughly like 60 feet away from you. They're all spaced out fairly evenly, and they start walking in a line, advancing towards you. You're not surprised.
No, thank you. We don't want any.
You're not surprised because you definitely sense that they were there, and the elk warriors definitely gave you the heads up as well. However, you watch as one of them, hey, Hirokin, your tail poofs instinctively as you see what looked to be a large snowdrift suddenly rises, and then you see as the snow is just shaken off of this thing as a giant saber-toothed tiger starts like walking its way towards you, and at its side you see somebody that you recognize from one of your trials.
Oh, neat.
You see Bjornhild Solsvingdottir, who was the woman who made you guard her village as she went off to raid the elk tribe.
Alright, I'm okay with what's about to happen.
Where's my money, bitch?
I look at Harukin, so like your cousin or...
Is he compensating for something?
Just saying those saber teeth can really make intimate moments awkward.
Harukin, who have you
It puts
known?
a whole new meaning to the cat caught your tongue.
Oh no.
God.
Yes, my tongue.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no.
This feels like a straight from Divinity 2 moment.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
When like Red Prince just says something like ridiculous, and it was like, what the fuck?
I looked into that cabin window and I paid the price. Our wagon.
Fool.
Yeah.
Fool.
Okay, so as they start advancing towards you, Meginir, he looks to you and he says, "Me and the elk tribe can take care of this. If you want our assistance, we'll take care of the stragglers. It looks like the big one wants you, though."
Yeah, sounds about right.
Is the big woman still here?
I'm scaroused.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, give me a quick moment as I find something that looks appropriate for this type of this skirmish.
I want her to step on me, but I'm afraid she'll step on me.
Oh no!
Coward.
Don't let her step on me. Okay, so you watch as the elk warriors race off towards their destination, basically like forking off to the side. Yeah, exactly. Also, big shout out to the first episode of Witcher season 2.
Witcher, yeah.
That guy in there. I was like, I recognize that fucking face. There's no way. Very good.
First episode was good.
Very. It was basically, it was like more or less like, ah, yes, a like full on like winter or a full on Witcher mission. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also hearing the part of your statement that was left unsaid now.
Yep.
Yep.
we're enjoying it, but here's
I
the
still
thing.
really liked it.
Here's the thing. We're enjoying it, but we never read the book.
Yeah. That's the same thing. I still never read or haven't read the books.
However, there are still some inconsistencies that are a little bit odd with some of the like
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, even with just being a game
knowledge.
Knowledge.
Video games are technically not canon.
No. But I feel like the games are fairly close to the books in terms of at least the characterizations, right? That was my understanding.
Yeah.
See, I have the advantage of not having read the books or played the games.
Whoa! That shit's
I
wild.
have the advantage of crawling out of a rock.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so
And rock beats paper, so...
The Elk tribes folk, the Elk tribes split up and charge to the each side, taking on the flanks of these the Tiger tribe as they're advancing towards you. Big burly warriors, fucking wrapped up in tiger hides with nasty looking axes. The large saber-toothed tiger alongside the this Reghead tribe queen. Advances towards your party, accompanied now, as you can see, rising from the snow, by 4 other of the Tiger Tribe's folk as well. Looks to be a skirmish to get through them and finally get your way to their destination. Let's...
I've never seen someone so eager to die.
That's a paddling. I'm sorry, punching one glove into the other.
Righteous paddling.
Did we get a rest between...
Yes, you're all fully rested. Boing! Long rest, baby. Also, we'll probably we'll roll initiative and we'll do everything like that, but we're probably gonna take a quick break before we start the combat. However,
can I have a preparatory spell casting?
Sure, of course. You can fist up if you want to.
Hell yeah.
I already knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I cloak so I don't have to do it twice?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you weren't surprised. Like you knew they were there, and you got. I was gonna say yes, Valhalla. You can bless up beforehand, but also on your who has your potions. That's what we need. Okay, roll those right now. Everybody else though, you should be on the map. You should be able to get your tokens. Let's roll init.
Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 11.
Oh, goody!
Oh my god, I love that. Who are you again? It doesn't even have an image next to it. It has like the...
What'd you break?
You're always in character.
Forgot himself out of existence.
Man, I am so winning with golf score right now. It's incredible.
You are indeed. Proud of you.
Damn.
Okay.
I didn't know they made initiative that low. Shit.
They actually even make it lower.
You rolled a 0 in the range of 1 through 20.
You can roll up to a -4 though. No, actually you can't because you'd be dead with a.
Okay, go. Come on.
Okay, I've got 2 elixirs.
Yeah.
What are
One
they?
is swiftness. So increases movement by 10 feet for 10 minutes. And then one is Potion of Transformation for Elixir, which basically is the Alter Self spell for 10-minute drink or choose alteration.
Transformation.
And then those are each supplemented by
temp HP?
Yes.
But since we all have
When
the
you-
Morning Lord
when you
blessing, we probably want to hold on to
you
them.
also
Yeah.
gain-
And those would be bonus action. So yeah, who wants to have those?
Oh.
Swiftness would be good for probably Demavand.
Yeah, I've already moved pretty quickly.
Yeah, because our other two, we have 2 other fast boys.
Yeah.
Monk do monk shit and barbarian do barbarian shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
take
by the way,
juice.
I cast Flaming Fist at 5th level.
Wowzers, that's a big ass spell slot, Gonzo.
You know, I just realized I'm looking at Alter Self. Natural weapons would give my fist a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls.
Cool.
From using Alter Self.
It's not bad. It's better than my plan to just grow giant saber-tooth teeth.
Wait, I like that plan. Hold up. You should do that.
Yeah.
Why not? So other things just may use my.
comical.
Plus, I end up using Truth Punch anyways, which should not be affected by this. So this would affect my regular attacks. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I think Hirokin will take the transformation potion. Okay.
Yeah,
so I'll just mark this. And then who are you blessing, Derpy?
Oh, I can also, if we're doing the thing, I can also cast Bless.
Oh.
If we set up, I can send out my tendrily yarn strands to people. Oh man, I have to choose now. Obviously got to reciprocate the Bless. So, who else? 1, 2, 3.
I mean, there's only 3 others of us, right?
Yeah.
No, there's 7 of us. We have 6 targets.
You're including Velen.
No, I'm looking
7.
at.
She makes it an 8.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, can I not count?
Yeah.
I'll bless everyone except for Kalis. Kalis will be the odd one out then.
It's okay.
I mean, just in character, I think Thad just doesn't even recognize Kalis as existing.
Like, I stay as far away as possible. So.
Actually, okay, that's fair. If you're gonna be careful and Kalis isn't, then I'll give the Kalis over you.
Carelessness is my middle name.
I have learned more about you today than I have in the last 2
I thought it was Siegfried.
Who?
Okay, so it'll be Kalis, Velen, Hirokin. Be the other ones.
No, it would be
Crix, Hirokin.
Crix is up. Yeah, Kalis, Crix, Hirokin. I'm not gonna bless Velen.
Cool.
She got
All
her
right.
own business.
That sounds good. Yeah, Valhana just needs to roll initiative, and then we're gonna take a break.
All right, I'm gonna go grab some.
We'll do a break now. 10-minute break. We'll be back with combat. Fun times.
Yeah.
Be right back. Combat time.
Am I breaking through? 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 Am I breaking through?
Stop it.
And then reshuffle.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Actually, I'll go just do a little extreme right now. Watch me.
And I'm sure Waboog does it too, but like right now, I'm sitting on 2 that I can just insta complete whenever I have good shuffles.
Yeah.
Oh, for the
Oh, you wait for good shuffles, and then I see what you're talking about. So you get the 7, reshuffle something like reasonably good chance. Yeah. Then you pop whatever else you have until you can get what you need.
Yeah. Like right now, I have awful shuffles.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Scuzz, you know how you got upset at me for calling you a peep when I called you poor? I made 1 million gil over D&D from that stuff.
I just skipped a cutscene and unlocked Savage Raid. Whoops.
Okay, Neon.
I hope that cutscene wasn't
I'm curious if you think that is something I should share with the whole group or not.
I mean, I laughed.
I know. I just don't know if. Fine, I'll share it.
Share it with the class.
You're a coward. I'll share it. I don't have a problem.
Let's get him.
Wait, why are we doing this?
Oh, I forgot you were my party.
No, bad Tigger, stop.
No, it's not Tigger. It's.
Oh, that's awful.
Jesus. Alrighty, let's get this bad boy going. So we have combat ready to go. So you watch as Bjornhild approaches with her giant saber-toothed tiger and these other hunters. You watch as she shouts out across the snow at you all. She says, "The Frostmaiden will not let you get to the glacier. She has empowered us as her true warriors." And you watch as her she raises a hand to she raises her weapon to the sky, and then the whites of her eyes light up ice blue as she grins at you wickedly and readies her. Let's see, I forget what she even has. Readies her. Oh yeah, her great axe. Of course, she has a great axe. Okay.
This is the best Oro could send to stop us. I think she's going to be disappointed.
All right. Crix, you are up first. Your fists are aflame. It is time to do some punching.
Okay. Oh shit, she's not within range, but
that tiger's the size of an elephant. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm about to punch it.
This is the way.
Run up.
Yep. Action and bonus action to punch.
Okay.
Is going to be a 13 probably doesn't hit.
It does hit, actually.
Oh shit, for 26.
Nice.
And then bonus action to swing with the other fist.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be a 22 to hit, or 17 to hit, rather. I'm not at advantage. I don't know why I have advantage toggled. For 29.
Very nice. Okay, 2 savage hits on this thing. As it starts to it staggers backwards a bit from just getting blasted by these 2 solid blows. You watch as the fur singes beneath the blows of your fist, but it snarls at you. At the end of your turn, Crix, you see Bjornhild's icy eyes lock upon you, and Crix, she yells, "Attack!" as she commands Grava to attack you.
Please no. I'm but a boy.
Stop.
I am God of War.
Anyone got a laser pointer?
Hey.
That would cripple our side too.
Cool. So
Sacrifices must be made.
It's just gonna try to chomp you. An 11, which will miss. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Valhalla, you are up. Alright, she's gonna back that shit up, as she says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's zooming out. Okay, I thought she was just literally turning on the beep beeps. Beep beep beep. Back that ass up.
Bruh, at my work, one of our mark carts is having issues, and instead of beeping like over and over again when it's in reverse, it just consistently beeps.
Oh, lovely. That's always fun.
Mm-hmm. We have thrown it in the back for now.
Yeah. Okay, what are you doing?
Beat his ass.
You do remember you are concentrating. Both you and Thad are concentrating.
Thad looks like he's trying to take a dump.
Thad's thinking real hard.
He's the shitting tube of toothpaste.
If he stops, it's just gonna go.
Right back up.
He's prairie dogging it.
Oh no.
Okay, she's gonna take out the rifle, and who are you shooting at? Grix bopped the tiger, but you do see there are 4 other individuals ready to come into battle as well. They do not look heavily armored, and they do not look as beefy as Bjornhild does. The range is long enough that you could hit him. Yeah, anyone within, yeah. Okay, take a shot.
Let's get it.
Come on. It's coming through. 12. Everybody watches as Valhalla leans down on one knee, like raises her other knee up, sights down the laser rifle, takes a deep breath. Her frost breath blows out against the air. She closes her eyes, opens them, and takes the shot. Kills it in one hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wilhelm will scream as it goes falling off the glacier.
How loud is this rifle?
It's a solid like not
my,
enough to
my
cause
tinnitus.
Yeah, it fires. Kayla, it just like you just feel an instantaneous moment of heat as the laser rifle charge like fires past your cheek.
Oh, it's like resting the muzzle on your shoulder.
Yeah, hold still. Uses you for stabilization. Okay, yeah. With one shot, that one just takes the bolt of radiant damage right through the chest and just gets launched backwards and hits the rock and slides back dead. Bonus action of she's gonna boost you, Cora, if you want to get a little bit closer.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Anybody else?
Maybe boost Demavand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use a little pump.
Little bump before combat.
All right, so Demavand, you feel that it's not gonna be. You can push. It's push 5. It's 5 feet of movement. But yeah, it's only 5. But that's. I mean, click the ability. You'll see. I mean, it's better. It's like you can push people away and pull them towards you. But I mean, hey, that gets you close enough that you can get into combat and attack stuff, Demavand. So, you feel the equivalent of the slap ass good game on your backside, and you are pushed like 5 feet forward.
Hell yeah.
The force, yeah, it is Valhalla slapping your ass as she gets close. Nice.
Leave the hamper on your cheeks for a little bit.
Yes, the second.
The hardest thing she's hit.
Got him. What, caress? No.
It's more like an urgent forward.
Yeah. It's that like, oh come on, move along, and like
yeah, it's
tap,
the
then,
grab and shove.
Yeah, it's the like I'm going to like barely shove you forward, and I'm definitely squeezing while I do it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it's more like I'm very uncomfortable, so I'll take a step forward.
It's the get in there, champ. Get him, Tiger. Get the tiger. All right. Well, at the end of Valhanna's turn, Bjornhild grimaces again as she sees one of her warriors fall, and will. Let's see.
Still laughing, huh?
It was good.
She's going to roll. She's going to run forward.
Just the thought of a spell isn't actually a spell, it's just someone got uncomfortable.
Dog. What the fuck?
She charges straight at the party.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, fucking go time.
All right. The man.
I guess I will take one brave step forward then. And that's a stabbing. I'll give it a stab. For a Jesus Christ.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
For 7, I'll make this a spooking attack.
Okay. Okay.
I love
She
that
fails.
dog's like, you call that a spank,
She will
bitch?
use one of her legendary resistances to save, so she's not afraid. She still takes the damage, though.
Okay, then I will hook the trident under one of her legs and I'll try to push her down. Bonus action.
Oh!
Jesus.
Jesus.
I think you succeed, sir.
Tested athletics here.
I think the best part about this one is it's not a
also I'm
save.
blessed. Holy shit.
32.
Go.
70's barely half.
Yeah, she had no chance.
Yep.
So, fucking 300 style, you give her a stab with the trident, rip it out of her armor. You see blood spurt, and then spin the trident around, take her legs out. She hits the snow hard. Flurry of it poofs up into the air. Okay, now with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yep, advantage stab. For another, Jesus, 28. 11.
Do you get dirty crits or no? No, that wouldn't have been a dirty crit, right? No.
No, I don't.
Okay.
And I'll make another menacing attack.
16 total. Let's see. Wisdom. She does not save. She'll burn another legendary resistance.
Damn,
Oh, yeah,
that's
burn
efficient.
Yeah, burn them down.
Well, you don't want her to be afraid.
Never action
afraid.
surge.
Never
More
afraid.
stabs. Stab with bless.
Okay, so
19?
that's a.
It's 19.
Give him that blursh.
All right. For 7. And fuck it, another menacing attack.
Okay. Nice.
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it. I'll yucking do it again. Okay.
If she ain't scared of him by now, then she's just foolish.
She burns her last legendary resistance.
Oh!
Oh my god. All right, yeah, they're going down. The final stabling.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
9 more.
Guess what? It's more menacing.
Jesus,
Oh,
by this point, I think she's going to be afraid. We'll see. One more chance here. Yeah. You watch as for a brief moment, the icy blue in her eyes that's been glowing so intensely as each time you do this menacing attack, driving the trident into her chest, like twisting the wound. You see it flare up like 3 times as you try this, and the last time it flares, and then you just watch as it like falters for just a brief moment, and her eyes go wide, and as she stares up at you, bloodied, definitely bloodied, and she will at the end of your turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, so she is now afraid. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. Fail state is frightened, and then frightened of you means it can't move willingly closer to you, and it has disadvantage on ability and attack rolls while just while you're invisible. Damn. Okay. So
dive behind you.
I cast invisibility on him.
Grabs his arm and just goes. Shee.
With that though, even though she is on the ground, she's gonna use a legendary action to just attack you. Like just swipe at your leg. It'll be a disadvantage with her great axe. 12. Yes.
Like an okay axe.
I will riposte.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, we ain't done yet.
She goes to swing, you fool.
Baited.
So is it you can use your reaction to expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against. Okay.
Yeah.
It's advantage because she's still on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So she like swings out at you. You just jump out of the way and just bring down, or just you parry twing, take the great axe, parry it away, and she then fall you give her a nice fucking stabbing again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I am out of gas.
That was the big gassers, bro. Grava, the now angry lion will look to will look to its master, and will look to the group and fucking just push past Crix and run at the group.
Oh, I'm punching it.
Yeah, take attack of opportunity.
Yep. Which is gonna be a what? An 11.
We'll miss, unfortunately. But
D4.
You are blessed.
13.
Nice.
4. Low damage.
22 is still pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a trail of smoke as you just fucking clock this thing in its hindquarters as it bounds over you. It runs and it's going to attempt to tackle Kalis.
What?
Could you not?
You watch. We see the sight. We see the sight from like its point of view as it's like bounding through the snow. It looks at like this like spear wielding warrior standing above Bjornhild. Looks at like Thad's thick ass fucking half orc there, and then looks and just sees Kalis just like, oh no.
I feel like Kalis is like looking off. Like
Kalis looks like a chew toy.
Direction. He's like looking this way.
The other way.
Kalis looks like a stuffed animal with all of his.
I'm
big
literally a bone for this thing to eat.
All right. Well, it will pounce, claw attack against you.
Kalis has forgotten that cats aren't dogs.
22 will definitely hit Mr. Kalis.
Oh yes.
For 10 slashing damage.
Oh god! Oh.
Give me a strength saving throw, please.
You're blues. Oh, that's not gonna matter.
There you are pounced upon.
It does not.
As you are knocked to the ground, the paw nearly crushing you into the snow. It then bites you. A 15.
Oh god.
Well, it'd have advantage.
Oh, you're right.
He wants to be crit.
22.
Yeah.
Barely missed the crit, but yes, that does it.
For 13 more piercing damage. As you hear a ripping and tearing noise as the large saber tooth just tear into Kalis's shoulder.
That's like all his health, though.
Well, we have the 10 temp, but I'm already through all that.
10 temp helping. That is Grava's turn. Hyrokin, it is now your turn.
Yay, no one beats up my old man but me. And I'll rage and go after Graba here.
Oh, cool. So as you rage, Hirokin, suddenly, he watches the vines burst out of the snow, spraying everybody with a flurry of it, and start reaching out and racing around you.
All right. And then as I go do that, I'm going to chug the potion that Bahana gave me, and I'm going to give myself some giant saber-tooth fangs of my own.
Nice.
And here we go. I'm just going to recklessly go swing here.
As you do. 26. Slams into it with this great axe. Okay. Second attack also hits.
Okay.
What is the 2d6 on that? Who? Oh, and it's not higher than 10 temp, so it's 4, so it doesn't replace it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. No. You do not reroll ones on health things. Okay, cool. So, this saber-toothed tiger starts to stagger backwards after these 2 large blows from your Berserker Great Axe carve into its fur and flesh. It is looking very bloodied, though it still has Kalis in its jaws. Okay. And that was bonus action with all of your attacks. Okay. The hunter up there will run forward and yeet a spear in your general direction. Just fucking throws it at, I don't know, runs over Nya and then just fucking throws it at Demovan, who looks like he's taking out their chieftess, their queen. McQueen!
Understandable.
Lightning McQueen?
McQueen.
Do I need to repost that picture?
Has advantage due to pack tactics.
No, don't show that.
22.
Cassie?
That'll hit.
5 piercing damage. You're like, ow! Yeah. As you're
my
staring
temp
down angrily at Bjornhild, you hear a, and then just you just feel like in your shoulder, just a spear is just sticking out of it. And you General Grievous it. Another one.
Yeah, I put it in my golf bag.
Another fine addition to my collection.
Yes!
Oh my god. That'd be great. Okay, that was his turn. Other Reghead Hunter will do the same. It was probably gonna try to go after Kalis, but Kalis is in a fucking mouth lock. So it runs over to here and will chuck a spear at Velen. Takes the spear out, chucks it at Velen. Miss Harpel. No, not at advantage because there's nothing near it. Boing, a 6 sails over into the distance, like lands in the snow next to Cora. Thad, what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't really know too much about Kalis, but we probably should try to save his back. I don't know, old ass. All right. Well, we'll use some stuff and do some things, and I'm going to use my. Oh, actually, I don't know. The kitty's looking pretty hurt, right?
Very hurt. Yeah, it's like woozy.
Woozy. Okay. We're going to use Arms of Truth, which is the AoE. The way of the astral self. Spend a key point to get that engaged. It is right here. Where is it? Hello. Arms of Truth. 4 force damage, DC 15, everyone around me. I choose. So that's both Bjornhild and the cat. Yeah.
Okay. Two big fucking whacks on this thing. Okay, here's the Toiga. Saves.
Damn. Takes 2 damage.
Okay. Still damage is damage.
Yeah.
And Bjornhild, she will. Let's see. She does it at disadvantage because she's on the ground.
Dex save? Okay, perfect. Nice. He takes the full 4. Slap.
Yeah.
Just
a force fist just fucking pile drive, like does an elbow drop on her.
And then once those are out and around my arms, I'll go ahead and use a regular series of attacks against the kitty.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Cordyceps. Still my best attack at this level. So we'll 12, but I am blessed.
12 hits.
I don't. The 12 hit? Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. On that
Cat's not heavily armored. 5 bludgeoning damage. Crunch into its side, and you feel some ribs break.
Nice.
Shakes Kalis a little bit in its mouth.
Oh, it's too late for that. That's fine. We'll go for a second attack. 20.
Yep,
Or 11 bonking damage that time.
All right. How do you do this?
Nice. Oh, I know. It's. Oh, poor kid. This makes me feel bad.
Nobody says you have to kill it.
It's going to be over just like a bonk of the back of its legs to get its attention to look at me with the first attack.
Yeah.
And there's a double overhanded, just like cartoon top of the head knockout hit.
With the sound effect and all.
Yeah, it's a bonk.
Dunk.
Set it in horny jail.
Shows up.
Yeah. Whether it's dead, sure. But Thad will feel sad about it and shed a tear later. And then
it just immediately just crumples into the snow. Kalis slides out covered in spit and blood onto the snow.
I'm both hot and cold.
No.
All right, Icy Hot, you owe me later. I'll take a step forward next just to flank like this so we're both up against Brunella.
Okay. Stepping on the body of this thing.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I have the high ground.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
We're good. Oh, Velen didn't get her thing rolled.
Okay, I'm going to teleport here and look at the hunter and start spinning the anchor
Okay.
and try out my new toy.
Very nice.
Don't think that hit.
Bless up.
Yeah, you got a D4.
Bless him up.
Bless him up. Bless him up. Guess what? That bless makes it hit. Roll the chain. It snakes out, wraps around the thing's leg. You can feel you can hear him grimace as the barbed chain just like digs in through the furs and leathers.
I look at it and just I like this new toy, and then bonus action pull him forward.
Okay. Contested athletics check here. There's a bit of a struggle, a moment of struggle as you're getting used to using this thing. You yank it, you can feel the chain bite down into your arm as well, as suddenly the hunter like resists for a moment, like, and then you just watch as his leg gets pulled out from beneath him, and the chain magically retracts back into itself, and like gets like pulled down the slope as he's like kicking and screaming, grabbing at the snow, like lands right in front of your feet, Cora.
And that's my turn.
All right. Bjornhild will stand up. Does she get to re-roll against the scared?
It ends at the end of my next turn.
End of your next turn. Jesus.
So? Yeah, so until the end of my next turn.
So she's big spooked for a while then. Okay. So she will. Let's see. Let's see if she can try to. Even at disadvantage, she's gonna try to great axe you twice. Give you a great action. She's gonna do one swing at Thad and the first swing at Thad, second swing at Demavan.
Fair.
Thad swing. 11.
Oh, then misses.
Yes, because it is.
So.
Yep. Or is afraid or frightened.
Oh, still in visual range of Demavan.
Attack rolls when the source is available and will not willingly move closer.
Damn, that's in my ass.
Second swing tries to bring it down on Demavan. A 14.
I'll miss.
Oh man, the disadvantage is in your favor. Her eyes still burn blue, but she's not able to get her done. Okay. Velen will actually take the time to walks up, looks over at you, Cora, and she just says, thank you very much. And will lean over on this poor prone man, and will shocking grasp him at
Damn.
Jesus.
That's cold, woman.
They're like, ah, yes,
15.
finger of death.
Yeah, 15. Just like fuck. Yeah. Just.
I watched
fucking-
this and just. Jesus, Velen.
So you watch as the hunter's body like spasms and arcs. It doesn't kill him though. Definitely not enough damage. And she just looks down at her hand. It's like just kind of smoking with the residual ozone energy, and she's just like, Scheiße. I haven't used this that much.
God, it's
Next
like
time. At the end of Velen's turn, Bjornhild grits her teeth, and she will spend all of her. Let's see. She will spend no, not all of it. She will spend 2 legendary actions to once again multi-attack. She is very angry, so she is going to swing once at Thad. Here's the first one. Hiya. 19 to hit Thad.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Yep.
Okay. She does 13 slashing damage, accompanied by 8 cold damage, as she is using Oral's Blessing.
Ooh, spicy. And I have to roll a con save for bless, which is how much was it? Whatever.
Messes up for me.
Oh, we good.
Yep, you're good. Second attack is against Demovan this time. A 15 will miss Demovan.
Miss.
Okay. Up next is the last hunter. Will run forward, angrily warbling, and will two-headed melee spear attack against Grix. 15. Hit crits.
15 will miss.
Yes, it will. Just step out of the way. Two-handed spear attack just moves right past you, easily dodged.
I imagine I'm just already running towards Bjornhild.
Kalis, you are no longer in the jaws of the beast, but you are spat out and covered in slobber on the floor or in the cold snow.
This sucks.
A steaming pile of spit, blood, and Kalis.
Oh.
The worst 3 combinations.
I'm gonna stand
Far too
back
common.
up, and I'm gonna look to the nearest person, and I'm gonna say, "Screw you! I got bad breath. You're getting poison breath."
Sorry, Cora.
I should have poison spread the ragged hunter.
Yeah. Saves, unfortunately.
Well, screw you.
Is it half damage or no damage?
No damage.
Oh no!
I got Kalis on the shoulder. It was a good attempt.
I just had this like
You
old man
pat me and
vomiting
you get some like
violently.
of the saber drool on you.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's the like pat, and it's like squeak, squeak. And then Cora, you move your hand away from his shoulder, and it's just like lines of spit.
I find a dry spot of him to dry my hand off.
There's no dry
It's
spots.
beard.
However, the back of Villain's coat is quite dry.
Oh, I absolutely use her notes. 100%.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
I'm not being subtle.
All right, so Villain just excuse me. All right. Alrighty. At the end of Kalis's turn, Bjornhild will grit her teeth one more time. She'll just use one single attack. She wants to hit you, Demivand. An 18.
She does it.
She does? Or she doesn't?
She does.
Yeah.
Is it bad we're now rooting for her?
Stop trying to hit me and hit me! For 8 slashing damage and then 11 cold biting damage. Bites into you.
14 carries over.
Okay. Crix.
Yeah, I'm running up. I don't care about the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, there is. Yeah, one comes through. This one's like, "Hey, where are you going?" Just tries to stab.
Hey.
It's a crit.
Oh!
Good job. How much damage?
For 10 damage. You just
That's exactly how much temp HP I
Yeah,
have,
so it
so I
doesn't
don't
even
have
phase
to
you.
make
It's
a
not even like you
concentration
feel
check.
it.
Yep.
The
So
poor guy,
good.
the poor hunter, like looks at you running away, like not even a drop of blood on his spear. Looks down at his spear and just like, fuck.
Yep. And then I'm gonna attack what's her face twice.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna go with
Pow, kablamo. Ooh, 9.
Wait.
Unfortunate.
An 11. That doesn't hit, does it?
It does not. Valhalla, do you have your reaction here? I don't remember. Can Flash of Genius is just saves?
Can natural ones hit?
Hold up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not about.
A natural one can hit even if it's like if they have like an AC of 4 and you roll a nat 1 and you have a +5, you'll hit them.
Oh, I thought it was just auto.
I think that's up to DM roll. I know about
Yeah,
I never.
not-
Maybe that's just a common house rule or
Yeah.
something.
It is a common
Yeah.
house rule, but it's as yeah. I like the fact that you can roll. You can. I'll explain something. Just I'm looking through here.
The idea of you-
number of points.
You fuck up, but you still manage to damage
Exactly.
them.
It's like how stupidly do you make this work?
It's like super awkward, and you just don't talk about it later.
Yep.
Okay. Makes it a 15. Okay. You watch as like we get an anime moment here because as that first strike rains down, she spins around and she uses her reaction, and she brings up the haft of her great axe and parries. So, as she parries, Valhana's Flash of Genius goes off, meeting the AC of if she parries you.
Hell yeah. So I just punch through her.
Yeah,
through her
there's just that
axe.
moment of just like, and it's just, something about the way that your
time event.
Yeah, just it just like glances off the haft. You see like a scorch mark just get driven across the haft of the great axe. Pounds into her.
Yep, and then second attack.
5 damage. Nice.
Second attack. Ba-ba-da, is my
Another
god.
9. This one, there's no saving this one. The first attack was so.
Oh my god.
Hey, I don't think you can bless twice.
No, it's every attack, every saving throw.
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know
Bless is
plus
broken.
Still no. However, that is not enough. As the first one is like you're put off balance by the heft of that first blow, nearly knocks her over as well, and the second one is just like you're trying to punch her as you're spinning around as well.
Yeah, the process of miraculously hitting the first made it so I missed the second.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's the rule of anime.
Yep.
You just everybody just hears like a hissing of steam as your fist just carves a trough across the snow around you as you like spin around. Okay. Valhalla. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
No mercy.
Right. Goes over to Kalis. Poor boy, she says.
I'm both poor and poor.
Poor in all the senses.
Rich in years.
Yes, rich in years. All right. 18 HP back to Kalis.
Oh, goody.
It's like half.
I'm back to my old self again.
Yeah.
Emphasis on old.
And now I immediately start shivering.
Goes into lamp.
Yeah, I know the blood and saliva is just making him colder.
Oh.
Use Valen's coat.
Oh, nice. And so bonus action because Valhalla upcast this, the Cure Wounds. House rules, we allow a lower casted bonus action. Sanctuary on Kalis.
Aww, babysitter.
Yeah.
He just gets a yeah, you take out the small silver mirror, and then suddenly Kalos just goes boonk and is put into like a hamster ball.
Now I have this imagery that Kalis is actually just a senile old man in a retirement home, and Valhalla is the nurse that takes care of him.
He's the caretaker. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Rime never happened. Like, there's nothing going on.
Yeah, no.
This is all.
And this was all a dream.
I'll just
end
kill
up with,
hallucinating about the heater in his apartment.
Yeah.
Breaking. Yeah.
It ends with Kalis waking up in his like retirement home room with the window wide open and the room half filled with snow because he just forgot to close the window in winter. Okay, yeah, so Kalis is now protected and healed up. Nice job, Valhalla. Demavand, will you finish off your prey? What are you gonna do?
This guy gave me his spear, so I'm gonna give it back to him.
Okay.
Return the sender.
Turn to sender. Boing.
I don't want my magic. I literally want to throw his spear back at him.
It would just be a... Just do a ranged attack. You're proficient with it. So, strength, throwing, proficient. And then it's 1d6.
Okay. So I'll just do a athletics check then because I have proficiency in it.
Yep. Fucking whoop. Gets hefted back at him. 1d6 plus strength.
Okay. Slash R. D6. Plus 4. 10.
Alright, so that is the highest roll you could possibly do. This guy, as he's kind of like rummaging around in like his quiver, he has like another 2 spears on his back, looks up and just catches this one in the chest, flies back into the snow, and I'm not going to make you deal with him anymore because he's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, there's just a spear sticking up straight out like a flag out of his chest as he's on the like snow angel prone in the snow.
Sick. And then I'll spin the leg around and try to trip her in front of me. Oh. Plus 2.
She has to roll below it.
Alrighty. Jeez, what happened to your athletics check, boy? Alright.
Crit the first one, so by destiny.
He cramped.
Yeah.
She
that
does
spear's
roll
gonna
this at
take a lot out of me.
20.
Looking up the thighs. Oof.
Right. She good.
She just sticks her foot in the snow, like the fear is still in her eyes. She just sticks her foot in the snow, and you're just like, ding, and just hit. Just like, ah, not this time.
All right. Then in that case, I will just hit her with the trident.
All right, a 25 for 11. Very nice. Stabs her.
Sick rolls.
Okay, she's definitely looking bloodied, like wiping blood off of her mouth as she spits it into the snow. You can see the blood seeping through her furs and leathers. She's looking very, very worse for wear. Hyrokin, your turn.
Yeah, she's doing pretty worse for wear in a second here. Yep. And then I'm just gonna... I know it's not matter. I'm gonna reckless anyway into her. Yuck.
All right, so like a lovely 20 damage in one blow.
Unomas.
19 hits for an additional 17. How do you do this?
Oh God.
She staggers backwards after the first one. Like, you rip the great axe out of her shoulder. You just like can see gore and like blood streak out, and she just looks up at you as the blue starts to flicker in her eyes.
And it would just be kind of like a quick, just slash across the throat sort of thing to just kind of put her down sort of thing. Just kind of, as her throat's slit, we just still kind of like, rest her head into the snow gently. And then get ready to go after that hunter.
Yeah.
It's like rage fades for a second.
Yep. Eyes go wide again. Big teeth dragging across the snow as you look up.
It stops moving. Oh.
Bjornhild, she hits the snow, and you watch as her eyes wide open. The blue like flickers once, twice, and then just burns out as she lets out like a last frosty breath. And immediately you just see like She took so much damage. The snow around her just starts to like become crimson. Alrighty. That hunter's dead. The last hunter. Where is he? He's on the ground here. Struggles to get up. Sees that Bjornhild is dead and will fucking book it.
He's
Oh,
still
don't run from
grappled.
me.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well then try to break the grapple and then book it. So, we should think about that. It shouldn't be an indefinite grapple. I think that if you if you yank the person back in, the grapple ends. So basically, if you could keep them at range and grappled, and they wouldn't be able to like move away from you or move any further than the 30 feet. Make sense?
Yeah.
We kind of got to think about that because indefinite grapple is kind of weird.
Well, I mean, it's a grapple, but they can choose to break from the grapple.
Oh yeah, you can break a
at the
grapple
end
as
of
an
every
action,
turn.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like super OP. It's just they have to put action economy.
So yeah,
into
they'll put an
breaking a
action
grapple.
to grapple or to break the grapple. Removes rips the. You can hear like grimacing as they rip the chain off their leg. They stand up, using half their movement speed and just like crawl, struggle, scamper across the snow. Velen does not get an attack of opportunity because she is not a. That hits. Okay. And that kills him. No!
Unceremonious.
Let me live! Ah!
Oh no! Yeah, way worse.
Yeah, it's one of
Broke
the.
my chain.
Yeah, I know the chain. Freeze for the chain, and then the barbed edge of Blue Moon's bite just grabs into the back and just not going anywhere. Just pull them back towards you. They die.
Especially weapons like a war crime.
Pretty nasty.
Cora just kind of pulls the weapon up, smiles at it, and then starts to sheath it because she figures everything's dealt with.
There's still a guy, but we'll take care of him.
No, she figures her stuff is dealt with.
Yeah, I'm looking over to the absolute brutality of the execution. Oh, all right, no survivors, no witnesses. I get it. And then with the spirit arms over my own, I actually pull the cool little flip with the rifle, but pull out the laser rifle and aim at this guy.
Okay.
The last one. And with the truth dispenser, you gotta be.
You are blessed.
I will hope for a 10.
Valhana.
You got anything? you got any juice from a rifle shot?
Do you want to do it? You know that it. Yeah. How much plus will it give you? All right. What do you yell at Thad so that works?
Aim before you shoot.
He's shooting. He's taking a shot.
Yeah. Tell him to aim before he pulls the trigger.
Only close one of your eyes.
Turn the gun around. It's backwards.
You hold it like this.
Yeah. Well, actually hit for the first time. You actually hit for the first time.
I still have not hit.
Open both eyes. Open your third eye, Thad.
No, Thad, who's had both his eyes closed for every shot.
Oh.
Now opens them up. I was, wait, we're supposed to look at the target. And then I line it up and pull the trigger. So that'll do 17 radiant damage.
Yeah, this guy who's also looking down very despondently at his spear that he missed, that he did no damage even though he stabbed the heck out of Crix, looks up, sees the glint of the scope, and then just
oh, it's like Enemy at the Gates, yeah.
Oh god.
Boom, right through the forehead.
Yeah, there's just a camera shot looking through Thad's scope of just seeing the rocks behind the hunter's head as there's now just a big burnt hole through his skull. And he just collapses onto the ground.
Yeah, look at the rifle. God damn.
So as the last warrior or hunter collapses to the ground, the combat is over. The queen of the tiger tribe lays dead, and you in the distance you hear like more like sounds of carnage and battle, and you look up as Meyinir like raises a bloody spear in the air in triumph. You can see he's wounded, but him and the rest of the elk tribe have taken out the rest of the tigers.
This is literally the first time I've used Flaming Fists and not crit somebody with it.
Still did some nasty fucking damage.
You're doing like
though.
20 something to hit.
Well, it was a level 5. It was
level 5 and concentration, so I can literally like get one use of it and then it's done.
Yeah, and lucky for you that temp HP, like
yeah,
because that literally just didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to.
I mean, out of curiosity, I would have been fine.
Yeah. Okay,
But,
so as the blood pools in the snow beneath Bjornhild, you hear the sounds of combat ending in the distance as the rest of the elk tribe like do their final execution moves and start walking in your direction. The chieftain kind of like as he approaches, wipes the blood off of his spear. He says, good fight. Oh. And he like looks down and he just sees Bjornhild like in a pool of blood, just like slowly getting larger and larger in the snow as she sinks down into it. And then he looks up at you all and just kind of has like a look of awe on his face. You are indeed fierce warriors. None have bested Bjornhild so easily. Doesn't even look like you have a scratch upon you.
You made us wait.
Don't look at our.
I was like, don't look at the geriatric.
He just like, why is that one covered in water though?
Because there is snow everywhere.
I just point to the saber tooth.
I mean, while we did a pretty damn good job taking this one down, without your warning and your support with the rest of her army, I think this would have been a little tougher. So. You have our things, or mine.
Yeah, we might have gotten a bruise.
I have a bruise. You want to see it?
Yeah, one of us might have gotten hurt, Kalis.
My outsides and insides.
Do you need a nap, Kalis?
Oh, I that would be so delightful. But if we nap out here, I'll get even colder.
Okay.
And mind you, I can't sleep anyway, so screw you.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I haven't slept in 47 years.
Yenir looks to you, kind of as a curious look on his face. You do notice that he has come back with less warriors. It's him and his like right hand, like greater warrior, kind of. I guess call him like banner man. And about 4 other elk warriors.
So there was a pretty brutal fight with them then.
Yeah, I mean they were
crazy.
They were evenly matched.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they did take out. They did seem to. You can tell that Meyinir was definitely more competent in that fight and took out quite a few more of the enemy, saving some of his elk warriors in the process. If you are ready, I believe your destination lies close. Check your maps, and yeah, it seems like you're within a malm, half malm of your destination.
Quest marker is flashing.
Yeah.
It says it's higher altitude than where we're
Wait, hold on. I have to see if there's any aether currents around here.
Yeah,
Why? You don't look for those anyway.
Hey, I just finished them all right? I went back and did them.
You will come back and find them.
Yeah.
Back and find them.
After the main quest is over.
Yeah. Still one. We're not going to get flying anyways. You got to complete the last quest of the zone. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one map that I've gotten all of the aether currents on.
Yeah, the snow. Okay.
The first one.
So, your group gathers together, and you march off towards the large looming face of the glacier in the distance. As you get closer, you definitely can see an immense glistening wall of blue ice standing in front of you, 100 feet tall, seemingly impenetrable. And as you approach, Velen reaches into her coat and produces the Professor Orb, who floats out and starts kind of like looking around, and you can see what looks like you notice a lighter colored stripe nearly bisecting the wall at a point in front of you. This is the frozen waterfall that Velish Gant spoke of.
While they're looking at that, I want to take in the perimeter, see if anyone.
Good idea. Okay. Looking around the perimeter, give me a quick perception check as you scope out the area.
I want to do the same, but I'll do it with detect thought. So I'll do like the ping.
How? What's the range on that?
I think it's 30 feet.
Well, they're figuring out the perimeter. I'd like to figure out the area.
Okay.
What about the hypotenuse?
No hypotenuse. Maybe the volume, though.
Crix, your passive perception is good enough that you don't see anybody, like, very close. The light is lower, so it's not like you're going to see too far away.
It's 30 feet.
The Elk Tribes folk have their torches out lighting this area as you hold it up and see the glacier standing in front of you. So far, there's no footprints in the area. There's no sounds other than you and your party. Seems pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I think we're alone for now.
I think so.
Velen, like, her eyes are wide and you can hear she's like, I can't believe we are even here. I didn't even believe that we would get this far. You are, all of you, I have to thank you. I know we haven't even, this is further than I ever imagined us getting. But the professor, I think, what shall we do now? I'm sorry, I forget. And the little Professor Orb chimes in.
Oh, it is quite simple. One must read the Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Oh, it's the thing in the book, the place, the thing.
It's a rap battle.
Who has that book that we procured from the palace?
I would assume it's in storage.
I definitely don't have it, even though I could totally read it.
I would assume it's Harukin, right? Smart boy.
Either Hirokin or Valhana has it in her pack. Her bag of holding.
Wherever it is, somebody
Bag of
produces it, and who would like to read it?
I would enjoy lecturing the group on this subject.
Oh, 1 second. I pack the snow into a little bench, sit down like it's a lecture, and get ready.
Pull out your
Take
log.
out one of your college
logs out.
log.
Yeah, I get my note-taking log and start. And
Immediately falls asleep.
Just
We see you see Thad sit down, all attentive, like gets out the good log, front row, and just gets the chisel and hammer out, like looking at and then immediately as Hirokin starts to talk, he just just dozes off.
It's like this right here.
Yeah,
can't tell you how many times I did this in lecture. The fucking that little snapback when you realize you're about to fall asleep. Oh, I hate that.
All right, Hirokin, do you see the rhyme in front of you? I've shown it to you. All right, go ahead and read away.
They say in the north, we bow to she who wears the crown. Let the world shiver with dread, clad in winter's whitest gown. Her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as grey clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone in its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice, set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, See how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost. May she reign forevermore.
As the last words of the poem are spoken, leaving Hyroken's mouth, a deep rumbling sound comes from deep within the glacier. You start to hear like the sound of rocks and ice kind of like clattering down from on top of the 100-foot high glacier. The noise reaches a vibrating crescendo as that great wall of ice parts with a loud crack, echoing across the snowy expanse. It opens up like a 10-foot opening, reaching from the snowy floor all the way up to the crest of it. And you can see a descending tunnel down inside the glacier.
Oh.
Well, poets first.
I guess we go down there.
As they say.
As I look over to Velen.
Those with tenure cannot be hurt.
I don't know why you were so surprised. We were destined to do this, so, let's give it a shrug. It's gonna happen.
Alright, Hyroken will want to get going down first, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll do the Goonies buddy system with you.
There you go. That's what you see.
Oh shit, that is spooky. Dark it is.
What the hell is this little chicken pig thing next to this person in the back?
Yeah, I just saw that too. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
It's, spare food.
I guess. I don't know. All right, so there you can see Velen leading your party, in quotes, into this newly formed fissure. The elk tribe, you can see them all their eyes wide, the remaining surviving members, and they Mayinir looks to you, says, "We will do our best to stay outside and guard the cave's entrance, as is our sworn duty."
Yeah, duty.
Okay, bye.
We shall return.
He says, one last, what shall we do with your polar bears and wargs?
Don't let them argue. They get too rough and,
Also,
you might need to go get them food.
Yeah, the bears get fed every day in the morning, and the wolves twice a day.
You already see the all of the kobolds unloading the animal food from the wagons, and you can see they're just kind of
just do what the kobold said and you all be fine.
Yeah, give them pets or they'll eat you.
Also lie.
Velen turns to her kobold team and says,
"No, that's not
Stefan,
an or statement.
Yannick, Hans, Magnus, Jakob, Ulrich, please take care of the animals while we are gone. Should not be too terribly long, but you may need to take care of them for some time. Oh, also, I apologize, Jakob, Ulrich, if I am not around, you unfortunately will die again. When I come back, I will bring you back. Do not worry."
That's right.
And there's a brief moment, and she's like, "Come here, all of you!" And she runs up and gives a big group hug to all of the little kobolds.
Sure, it's a fireplace in the background.
I was gonna say, I had the time of my life.
God.
All right.
Actually, as we're sitting here, take a moment to think. I do the the Final Fantasy Scion thinking emote. Hand to the face, tilt my head, go back,
nod.
Yeah.
Tilt.
Do we have any way of communicating with them? Looking back to the group, we had sending stones, but I think it was just one that went to the silver bullets, right? So we don't have anything that could work here.
We could scream.
Yeah, if you hear a sound come out of the wall vagina, that works. trouble.
I suppose we could always wait. Can we cast any spells that will let us communicate across vast distances?
I don't think so, no.
Let me look at my spell list real quick. Nope.
I'm sure that has it written down.
Wait a second. What's your name?
Don't fall for it.
Or do.
Oh, the Mayenir? You're asking the tribe, the elk tribe folk?
Could you write your name down? I don't know how to say it.
Everyone behind Kayla is just like shaking their head and waving their hands.
Yeah, it's just like that waving, like the quiet, like no,
The elk tribes folk will, the Mayenir looks at you all, kind of puzzled, and walks up and signs the book.
Oh shit.
You fool!
I was thinking you turn into a fucking demi-lich or something.
The true BBEG is
I look at him and I'm like, oh, I remember your name now. Oh, goody.
Something seems very off about this.
Yeah. Oh, goody.
I'm pretty sure he's been like this since we've gotten here.
Looks at you with a look of confusion. Right. Okay. We'll do our best to guard the entrance. You, find a way to end this winter.
Yep.
Or we die, either way.
If somebody shows up, especially this white tiefling woman, just yell down the crack vagina very loud.
What are you saying? The worse it gets.
Very loud, or
He asked, like,
yes.
White tiefling, and who else? Just her?
Oh, gargoyles?
A whole army of people, probably.
Yeah,
there's.
You know what? If anyone shows up,
yeah, I mean, I don't know who else.
Realistically.
Also, if they, to be fair, I don't know if you're going to be able to stop them from coming. So
you might want to retreat.
Or
Just let us know.
alternatively, if you see them, you come running down this vagina in the crack.
That's kind of what I meant by retreat.
Yeah, into the wall. Also, speaking of which, I'll take a look around, just because I should have this earlier. I assume there's no footprints or anything here before we got here? Just to
No, you, the Crix and, Cora and, you did a check for it. Yeah, there was nothing.
That's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, we go now, bye.
Alright. So, the party gathers their stuff. You get all your gear, making sure you have, climbing gear, things like that. Make your way down into the cave.
If you say the poem in reverse, will it close the vagina?
I
Yeah,
believe you can see the satanic lyrics written inside of it.
An expert in this.
I don't think Skyright's gonna work underground, Derpy.
Yeah, the Sea Sky, I believe, right? Sinsville?
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna look like we're hotboxing ourselves.
Just
Follow
depends
the vape
on
trail.
depends on how big things are.
Just right in the sky, and by in the sky, I mean at the ceiling, just the word weed.
Right.
That is the correct response.
Okay.
All right. Right after Hierokin, I will hand on the shoulder. We start descending into
Alrighty.
the
Get ready for
place.
a giant map to load.
Oh boy.
Oh. We'll see you guys next week, I guess.
Alright, yeah. Have fun,
Oh
Cole.
yeah, and I gotta grab Kalis and put.
Cora starts rubber banding in the entrance.
Hell yeah.
I don't understand. She walks forward. She snaps back. She walks.
Hey, I'm here.
Loses weaponry, reappears this time.
Oh my god, this is massive. You're not kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, top
Take
left
lag.
corner. Okay.
So you're arriving. You've arrived from the northwest.
That's a face.
Yeah, it's just a gator.
Okay.
All right. So before you see steps that look like to be kind of natural ice that descend down into the darkness. It is pitch black in there.
I can't see shit.
I have a glowing sword.
I can somewhat see now.
Does anyone have this? I can't remember. Someone has light or floating orbs, right? Or floating lights or something.
It's got a lantern or something. Someone had, I thought.
Do I have a lantern? No, I do not.
I think Valhalla has a light cantrip.
I also have the light cantrip, but then I also have a glowing sword.
You do, and it is.
I guess I could put light on somebody else's weapon.
Put it on Kalis.
I just kind of reach out with my glove.
Just on Kalis's like.
Oh,
nose.
actually, sorry. This reminds me. Everyone has dark vision except for Kalis, then, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Grix
don't.
doesn't either.
Oh, but you have
Light
light.
with my glove.
You have light
Light up
inherent to
your
you. So, what I will do, as this is going on as well, I will give Kalis. Fuck, where is it?
Oh, you're
128 of dark
I
vision.
give you
Cleric feature?
absurdly large amount of dark vision. God, I can share it with one person. Ah, here we go. Blessing.
An
No,
absurd
that's not
amount
it.
of
I clicked on
dark
the wrong thing.
I will use light on the tip of Demovan's spear, his javelin.
I cannot find this.
Just
Oh
so
my
we
god,
all-
actually, I could throw the javelin forward, see what's ahead, and have it come back.
You're not- Holy shit, you're right.
You know, we call that looking, right?
Also, sorry, one other thing as I'm looking through things, just serendipitously, I dig out a flask from my pocket, take a big swig. All right, we're ready for this. Slap Chaos on the back. All right, you can see in the dark now. And you got 300 foot of dark vision.
300.
Oh my
holy shit.
god!
Yeah, it's stupid.
My eyes are broken!
Oh my god!
My eyes are broken. I can see.
Look at that.
It's this fucking thing.
Oh my. So like, not only are my eyes like shifting with like a weird arcane now that now I can see the dark, I'm like, oh god.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you have it as long as I share it, or 1 hour. I'll just, if it makes sense, I'll just continue to share it with you for 1 hour, every 1 hour, unless we need to change it up, and I'll explicitly state that.
Okay. So
Who are you again?
Descend down into the tunnels, and the ice wall is actually, it's a opening in the ice wall, 100 feet high, 30 feet wide actually, and 20 feet deep. There's naturally formed steps that head down into the next area. The tribesfolk remain outside. As you descend down those steps, you come into a 30-foot high cavern. In its center, the remains of a wooden ship hull rest on the floor.
Huh. How did this get in here? The fuck?
I
All right,
see a
gang.
being.
Let's split up.
As
see
you
a
enter this
something.
room, Velen's
I was trying not to.
Velen's Professor Orb floats out and starts like hovering around, and immediately like does a little like you watch as like a the scan line, computer scan line thing comes out, and he speaks up and he just says,
Ah, a Netherese sky coach. I have always wanted to ride in one of those. Pity this one is no longer in one piece.
That's a boat.
You need water. What sky?
No, this thing would fly in the sky, Thad. Like a bird.
Yeah, right. Okay, I believe that. Although
there seems to be-
I grab one of my logs out and start making a little note.
as you get closer, you can actually see that there are inside the remains of somebody or something.
I
Like gripping the wheel or helm of this?
There are 3 in the back, 3 skeletons in the back, and 1, yes, gripping the wheel in the front.
Oh, someone's Uber never made it.
As you observe them and you look and see what the heck are they, you notice that all 4 of them are missing their heads.
Oh, that's concerning.
that would be a surefire way to
Especially given the fact
wonder
that
if their
I
heads
definitely
made it
don't
out of here
see
alive.
anything.
This is the let me rephrase this. Is there damage to this particular sky ship thing in a way that is uniform across the top, as if it's a blade or something was scraped across that may have taken their heads off?
No.
Also, a question for me. Never mind, it's moved. I was wondering if with my passive perception I could see the thing that I could see as a player.
I'm pretty sure that these walls are supposed to be in a way that we can't see at the end of them.
Yeah, I just happen to be in a place that I could definitely see something.
As you look inside
Yeah,
the
so
coach,
then you just be shush.
as you look inside the coach,
Yeah.
you also see a what looks to be a safe.
Ooh.
That is filled with bees.
A large iron safe.
I don't want to grab that.
Anybody know how to pick a lock? I don't remember if we actually have anyone that can pick locks in this party.
I swing a sword at it.
I could take a crack at it.
It makes
I
your
point at it
sword,
and say
your
that
sword
one.
makes
So
a
actually-
gigantically terrifying noise of "poing" that echoes off the chambers. You hear it like bouncing down the hallways. The acoustics in this cave are absolutely insane. As things like racket and just like ricochet off the cave going in the distance, first thing you hear is almost like a call coming back to you up from deep within the cave. You hear
Not the Knowles.
Well, I think secrecy is out the window. Good thing that wasn't our strong suit.
Well, I do from my earlier days back in city I'm blanking on right now.
Luskin.
No. What's the Luskin?
no.
I was right.
It is Luskin. Yeah, that's where I grew up, sort of. Remember, long story.
You got
but
older.
Exactly. I pull out a very crude-looking set of thieves' tools and say, "Well, it's been a little bit, but I can give it the old college try."
I think we have other laughing things to worry about first.
I'm not worried about them
You
yet.
hear the cackling of as
now I'm worried about
four
them.
flaming skulls make their way, flying their way out of the cave.
I'm so surprised.
As long as they don't
Now-
tell jokes, we should be fine.
Now, if you could just tell those skulls just hold up a moment. I'll be
All right,
right
let's
with
roll
them.
initiative real quick.
Fuck.
Hang on, we're picking a lock.
Yeah. Hold up.
It's
Give
just
us a
engage
moment.
in
We're trying
quick
to
time
steal
event to
your
get out of
stuff from
combat.
life.
Oh my god, these rolls. Unfortunate.
Aw. Such a low roll on my gift of alacrity.
Womp, womp.
Sheesh. You have 23. Shut up.
Advantage.
Yeah. And I almost wasn't the highest.
Lucky for you, you are.
I'm always last.
You should
All right, let's
just
as
squats
these things
there,
cackle
Kalis.
towards you, Crix, you spin around and you see them wreathed in green flame. Their skulls match the skulls of those in the, or match. You imagine they miss the matching skulls of those within the carriage.
Yep. They're flame skulls. Do you think they're immune to fire, guys? That could be problematic
They
for
are
them.
currently on fire, so
Yeah.
I heard you
I-
could fight fire with fire. You should give it a shot.
just
Maybe
make
it's
it
fire
more
made out
on
of
fire.
ice.
I know what I can do. I can
Make friends with them.
More fire.
Let's see, arrow.
Yeet gasoline can.
Sort of, not gasoline as much as tidal wave.
Oh, perfect! That's hilarious.
Sploosh.
So they all need to make deck saves. I think these things
so
are
as these flame skulls come cackling out of the cave, a nice flame skull image for everybody. You can see the full art. That's metal as fuck. I love flame skulls.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, looks like you should. Be
Oh
on the
yeah,
cover
that's a
of
lead
every
singer of
fucking
a
metal
band. Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
If I ever
so
heavy metal
Age.
hard, it's going to be a flaming skull.
they are
Flaming
fairly
Skull lead
dexterous,
singer.
actually. So
Yep.
all four of them will make a dex save.
Why does a fire mage have a tidal wave spell?
Oh, they all fail though.
So they all take the full damage and are knocked prone.
So
They don't have legs.
Yep.
you watch as they just immediately bob back out of the water. They can't.
Yeah.
be knocked prone.
I imagine so, but it's still good damage in an AoE.
Yeah, no, it's great damage. You watch as their flames spurt and kind of like sizzle as they get drenched in this probably frigid cold water. All four of them like waver for a moment and just get like it's that moment of like somebody throwing some water on an open flame, and then it goes and just picks back up again. Hirokin, it's
I
your
don't
turn.
know if I have a good bonus action.
Do you have, yeah, I was gonna say, do you have any good bonus actions?
Druid? Bonus action? Nah.
Druid's fucking... Oh, spiritual weapon.
Cool.
Right here.
Ooh. Just,
Right here.
I feel like I just want to say as a player, not as a character, that we are seeming to dive into a pretty long delve.
Yeah.
Just that. It's up to you, obviously, but I'm just being a little assertive here on the spending of
resources. You notice that basically, like, that sputtering of their flame, they're all pretty badly damaged now. Like, these things are not the healthiest things anymore.
I think I'm not going to worry about it then.
Alrighty.
That's kind of thinking.
Okay, Hirokin. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'm just going to go up to the first one and recklessly give it a boop.
Big reckless booping? Oh,
yep.
Gosh. 25 on that. Okay.
It's just a cat batting at like a toy in the air. Like,
I guess there's no OWO damage, so I'm not raging.
Still 12 damage is pretty damn beefy. It will absolutely take that damage.
Okay, then I'll do another one.
Oh, y'all can do it again. Yep, and that's enough to take this thing out as the second attack cleaves its skull in two, and it hits the ground.
Okay, then I'm getting out of the way.
Oh shit, these things explode when they die? I can't remember.
That one didn't.
Good.
No,
I'll take that as a no.
There's no guarantee on the other three, though.
That's fair.
Alright, this other flame skull in the back will...
This is backwards, but still.
That is the real question. 40 feet? Yup. Alright.
Josh, why is that so tiny?
Goes right into the center of you all and just goes... No! And explodes in a fireball.
Oh, no. Woo!
Dex saves for everybody.
Oh, okay. I gotta check and make sure I have enough.
I somehow succeeded. Holy shit.
Oh! There's my crit, I guess.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use my legendary resistance to roll again.
Oh, wait.
As a 13.
13, and I will use my reaction to put my shield up and take no damage.
Okie dokie. Gotta have Velen roll her. She gets ouchied. Pretty big as well. So 29 damage.
There's 14 on the save, right?
Yep.
14 on save.
Kayla just feels warm.
Wait.
Oh, I'm 14. I'm like a third dead.
14 DC 13
alive.
save, 14 on a save. So it's a DC 13 save. It was 29 damage. Half of that would be 14.
Yeah.
Correct.
I feel like it hit by a fireball.
And a fireball is. I think this gets everybody.
Yeah, 15-foot radius, right? 20-foot radius.
20, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements, which yeah. So I gain resistance to fire damage.
Oh, cool.
And then,
You don't already have that?
weirdly enough, yeah, I don't.
Huh.
Like, you'd think you'd get it from something fiery, but you don't. I've got two fire-based classes, and neither of them give you resistance.
So as a reaction, so you can take one off of that, one off of the half. So you take only 13.
No. So that's for an attack afterwards.
Well, it's a reaction. You use a reaction. The way that I'm seeing it is like you see the spell go off. You're like, oh no, and you give yourself absorb elements, and then you get 1d6 taken off of it. Right.
The 1d6 is for an attack on my next turn.
That's fire damage then, because you absorb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hirokin, you need to roll.
Oh, yes, I do.
How much was the damage again?
Alright.
29, so
Dexterity
half
save.
of that is 15.
I don't know if you have advantage, but
14.
you do save, so you only take
I
13
do.
or 14 damage.
And then I think I owe you a wisdom save as well for not going berserk.
For this? No, it's melee.
Oh, it's only melee. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No spells.
Oh,
I just put
Okay.
attack.
Also,
Spells make you go berserk.
Keeps are cooked.
guys, you might want to make the lighting update on drop.
Okay.
Did you give me a +4? To the save? That would have put me at 13. Was that a high enough save?
Yeah. You want to save that spell slot?
No, I'll still save the health. So that's I take
Does
7
that count?
instead.
Oh, it cuts it in half again.
Yep. So I take 7 instead, and I can save that.
Yep. Cora, you are up.
Perfect.
Is the one that went boom dead, or did it just go boom?
It took no damage from that.
Alright, so...
Flame skulls are crazy fun. For me.
I'm gonna... follow in the footsteps of our cat fathers and bop it.
Yes, nice.
Oh, I taught you well.
To actually hit.
Let's see. That misses.
Aren't you still blessed? You're still
Bless
blessed?
is still up. Oh,
Yeah.
but all of those.
Oh, good point. Yes. I will roll this, and then we're fine.
So Valhana, you need to roll a concentration check at advantage. I believe you're a warcaster.
Wait, yeah.
How long does Bless last?
Bless lasts. Bless lasts for like a minute.
Right,
Oh,
that's
it's a
like-
minute, not an hour.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
yeah, definitely more. So no bless.
Yeah.
So that misses. That does miss, Cora.
Okay. I guess I'll just do it again.
Yep. That hits.
There we go.
9 slashing damage. Does rake across it.
I'm going to... Because I have my cloak up. I'm going to... channel harm, which means I can add a D, which is it? 8. There it is.
Very good. Woo! Maximum damage. This thing crumbles
Concurs.
into brittle bits as it falls onto the top of the stagecoach, extinguished. The skull just kind of like clink, 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 clink.
Well,
Bad.
easy enough.
Singed. Your singed fur smoking. You do still see 2 more of these things down that corridor, cackling maniacally.
Wait, the one next to me is still up? No, you just killed that one, right?
If that's still, you do
Okay.
have the elixir that you can gobble and go quick if you need to.
I do
Or
not.
sorry, no. What is it?
I have the go fast juice.
No.
I don't-
Hirokin had it and Donovan had it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm fine with this. I have ways of dealing with this later. I just want to make sure this is the one that died and not one else.
Correct. Sorry, I'll put it next
Yeah.
to it.
Okay. So in that case, I'm actually gonna take a step over, straddle its a teabag its corpse real quick, because I pull out my sniper and gonna 360 no scope this son of a bitch down here.
Confident. Okay.
Fucking 2012's worst dubstep starts playing. I love that shit. Here we go. An 11. Fuck. How can I not? I have honestly, and then okay. I mean, it's just chances. I've rolled 4 times, but they've all been single-digit rolls.
Yeah. Just.
Or sorry, Valhalla, you've already used your thingy.
Yes. She used her reaction to help Crick save.
Okay, I just caused a laser beam to start fucking refracting around the ice walls.
Okay.
Shit.
This is bonus action.
Yeah, bonus. I can actually. I don't have anything that's a reasonably good choice here. So I look around. Does anyone look particularly hurt of us?
Kalis again.
All right, I will use a bonus action. Yeah, I will because
we've got a diamond. We don't need to heal him.
I'm going to use.
Death is nothing.
Yeah, I'll do a healing word, which is, I don't know, it's like Alex Jones yelling at you and you feel better, something like that.
I will eat your ass.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
You get first level, so you get 7.
Oh, goody.
Okay. So you heal.
It's just like a fucking male supplement I throw at him, and he just like downs. I don't know.
Take this. This other flame skull follows suit, rockets into the room, cackling, starts to emanate that orange or that green-orange glow that the other one made when it was going to blow up. And Velen says, as she's still smoking as well, fuck no. And she will counterspell it.
Oh, that's a pretty powerful counterspell phrase.
I immediately turn. You couldn't have done that in the first place?
She looks at you and she's like, I did not know that it was going to do that. We are all pretty healthy as well, but now we are pretty
I thought
clean.
you were the smart one. How do you not know what these are?
No, I'm the smart one.
Yes, Demovan, you would have gotten an attack of opportunity as it flies past you.
Give it a shoving attack, knock it prone.
I don't know, wait. Oh, Boogie, are you
It's
there?
immune to being put.
I'm there.
Alright, you get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it.
I don't. I use my reaction.
Oh, your
to
action for the first fireball.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it is now Velen's turn. The fireball, like, literally, or the flame skull, literally, if a skull just could look disappointed, it looks disappointed. As it wanted to make big boom, but now is no longer allowed to make big boom. Instead, let's see. Not that.
La 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 la.
Lay, 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 lay.
Lahi.
Lay, lay, lahi. Alright, she's gonna shocking grasp this thing. Point on 11. It'll unfortunately miss.
Can you do anything helpful when it's needed?
Just shut up! Bahana, it is now your turn. What are you going to do? There's one here that's hurt, and there's another one somewhere off in the distance.
Bitch slap him.
Demovan, you are up next.
Yerp.
Who's the most busted? Kalis was, but he's pretty okay now.
Yeah, he got 7 health back and got a whole quarter of his HP
Nobody
back.
is looking like they're about to fall down. Velen was took a second to steady herself after taking that damage and then counterspelling, but yeah, you're still standing. Okay, bless again. Demovan gets a bless. Blurst. Kalis gets a blurse.
Oh, goody.
Get the blessings, blessing the rains down in Africa. Third. Woo woo woo. Crix gets a bless.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Any bonus actions? Okay. Demovans. You got two. You got one tasty target in front of you, and there's another cackling coming from down the hallway.
I'll go to tasty target number 1 and give it a paddling.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's a paddling and a bopping. That definitely it slams into it. However, you watch as the piercing actually it somehow resists. It has damage resistance to piercing.
No, my one weakness.
Yeah, these things are like
There's a lot of holes
the perfect
to just go
antithesis
through.
to this party. They're like, aha, no, not piercing. Okay.
I don't think I literally even have a non-piercing weapon, so I stab again.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah.
It doesn't say, so it's literally, the resistance is just piercing. It's, it would say resistance to non-magical piercing, but this is literally
like
just piercing.
barbarian rage.
Yeah.
It's just piercing.
8 more. Okay. It's still alive. Okay.
Well.
Kalis, is there anything you can do here?
I'm about to slap the ass of this crane brain.
What?
I believe
Shocking Grasp hits it. And you watch as lightning lances around this thing. And it's like smiles like and as it resists the lightning damage, but it's enough to kill it. Yeah. And it just shatters onto the ground.
Alas, poor yo guy. I didn't know him at all.
Right.
No,
any bonus action, Kalis?
I rub my hand, which is on fire now.
Alrighty. The last flame skull comes flying in, cackling, alights itself in flame, and Velen will counterspell it. Because she got her reaction back. So she
2 out of 3, your percentage is going up.
She just sighs and says, fuck. And will just make the sign of nope in the air as this thing once again is like, ah, shit.
her SCR goes up to 0.66.
Yeah. Alright, Crix.
Where's the last? Oh, he's right here.
Yep.
Hello, friend.
This clown ass skull.
Yep.
The last clown.
Last clown skull.
Going
clown skull.
Oh man, this is weird because like I'm not made to do melee, other than when I have my flame
when
fist
you are on
up.
when it's on fire.
Yeah.
Just bite his ass.
I don't want to do another. I could just bite his ass. You're not
Bite his
wrong.
ass. I'm gonna eat your ass.
I will eat your ass.
Yeah.
I will eat your ass.
Fuck it.
Turn the freaking skull.
Technically, bite is just as good as my sword. So
1d6.
1d6. Actually, no, my sword is dex, so I get a +2 on. So
that would be your
sword
strength.
is better.
Yep.
Yeah, bite is strength. So we gotta do a fucking. Yeah, I just gotta remember. I've got too many fucking attacks.
Whose fault is that?
You must
okay.
shoot.
Why did I even move? I can just fucking shoot my laser rifle.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Fucking.
Hits it.
23 for 21.
Absolutely destroys it. As it's disappointingly.
The dubstep gun goes off.
Yeah, dubstep gun goes off again, but this time successfully as the beat finally drops. Just a giant radiant damage shot straight through the skull. Very good. All right.
You hear the Call of Duty hit marker sound?
A little cross.
Yeah, shows up.
Boom, headshot.
Air horns to the distance.
Yeah. So as everybody, literally, like the room starts to like, the steam in the room from that fireball starts to dissipate, and the wooden stagecoach is like put out from the cold air that's rushing in from the outside. You hear Mayinir. He's like, everything okay? We had a big boom and a blast of heat.
That's when I'll say,
That's because
Minior, I know, I can hear you. I know your name. And when I say that, he gets messaged.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we finally figured out what the fuck he was doing.
It's just an address book.
It's not what it actually is. That's too good.
You're literally like old guy with address book. It's like one of those.
Don't you have to
What's
have
the
twisty-
Rolodex?
Yeah, the Rolodex. Just
Don't you have to have line of sight for message?
Maybe not. I
Or
don't know.
sending. It's sending spell.
Oh, sending. Okay.
Very cool.
Power of the Rolodex compels.
What other person's name do you have in there? I forget who else signed the name.
Just Crix.
Nice. Okay. All right. So,
Everyone else is too afraid to write their name, and I can't remember it.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to stop for the evening, though.
When he asked that, Laura immediately goes, "Our wizard friend couldn't figure out counterspell one time, so we're okay."
She looks at you and just curses at you in German.
I'm on the old lady's side. She didn't have the reaction time. She did as many as she could.
Look, just because you're trying to get some, like...
Funny thing is
her name in your book?
But actually, the funny thing is she did do, I know you're giving her shit, but, mechanically, she did do as much as she
could. Yeah. Laura is holding a grudge for very, very petty reasons.
Alrighty.
Laura be petty?
Well, as the smell of burning hair, flesh, and wood, and melted snow dissipates from the room, that's where we're going to end for the night. That's an indicator of what's ahead of you. May, as you were already discussing about, hey, we're about to go into a big fucking mega dungeon thing. You should probably decide whether or not, how YOLO you want to be. So that's something I think that's a good starting discussion for next time.
Yeah, moderately YOLO.
Because I didn't want to be a meta conversation, but this is in character. We don't know how far this goes.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Technically, we don't even meta. We don't really understand how big this is.
Yeah, but it's as a player and a character, I'm trying to figure out how to make that. To put the suggestion out there that we should try to be a little bit strategic with our.
Yeah, there'll be a discussion next time. No worries. I think Velen and the Professor Orb, Professor.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a good catalyst for that.
Mr. Scatman will have some words as well, words of wisdom. All right, well, good shit, everybody. You kicked the absolute living shit out of Brunhilde, and
my
now
God,
have
the violence
have entered the. I can now tell you have entered the Caves of Hunger.
That's not ominous at all. We're fine.
No.
Nah.
We're fine.
It also looked oddly like a vagina, so this is something.
We're in the movie Teeth.
It's God.
No.
Yeah,
that was a general reaction.
Big surprise is the entire cave system is a mimic. Let's go.
Okay.
It'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah,
alrighty, well, that's an 11 p.m. Finish here. Good stuff. Full 3 hours of adventuring, and now moving on towards finding where Yithril is, or Yithrin.
That's right, because we don't know. It's somewhere in here.
Yeah, it's somewhere within here. It's somewhere locked deeper within the glacier. However, if this is any indicator, you're on the right track. You found a Netherese sky coach. So, there was something from the city. You're on the right. You've found the right hole.
Yeah. We've gone down the right hole. Yeah.
Yes.
Finally.
Not that Brad has any concerns about that. It's all pretty
for Trevor, session 41, eye lamp part 2.
Electric.
Part 2. All right, well,
electric lamp.
Here. Good stuff.
Electric lamp.
And I'll be back afterwards for I'm gonna do some roulettes and horse shit. So
I'm down for that.
You want to do Savage or Extremes?
No, I still want to do. I gotta go back and do the base raids again.
I'll be on.
No, I think he's meaning extreme.
Extreme trial.
Savages are raids, extremes are trials.
Oh, I know. I still suck at that, and I still want to at least try to get some pieces from.
You're better than all the summoners we had.
Maybe. We'll see. I want to do at least some of the roulettes though before to get some of those sweet tasty stones. All right, I'll be right back.
Oi.
Okay. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. This has been Rime of the Frostmaiden. They are now in the Caves of Hunger. And the Caves of Hunger are another kind of call out to our to the lovely maybe some H.P. Lovecraft stuff. Who knows? Mountains of Madness, Caves of Hunger. Alright, we'll pick this up next time though. I've been Scuznugget, your DM. Tonight we had Kalis played by CW3 or aka No Fun Allowed. Go find him on YouTube at No Fun Allowed. Fletcher Cricks played by Gastroy. Bahana Amastasia played by my lovely wife behind me. There she is, that's her hand. Derpy Gecko. Demavan played by Boogie. Kolra played by Neon. had Crunk Knuckle, played by Chuckles, and Hyrokin, the kitty cat barbarian, played by Porkins. Thank you, everybody. We're out of here. Peace.